Good morning, viewers. You're welcome again on the program. This is City Stand, and I am Mike. Definitely, the Oyo State Governor Sheyi Makinde has raised alarm over the state of insecurity in the state. Wow. Also, Gani Adams has spoken on this issue, telling all the Southwest governors to get prepared and tighten security up in their state. They are currently beefing up security as regards the alarm raised by the Oyo State Governor Sheyi Makinde. And what did he say? He said the fleeing bandits dealt with by the Nigerian military using Oyo as a refuge, and which is gonna cause harm to them in their state, and which I would believe the security agents at this point in time need to beef up security as regards what the Oyo State Governor Sheyi Makinde has said about what's going on in the state. All right, you're welcome once again. I can see the comments of people in the comment section. Thank you so much, Gladys and Yourba. You're welcome on the program. Thank you so much, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. At Urban News Stand, you're saying good morning to all the viewers watching us right now, all the viewers all over the world. We really appreciate you. To Jacob Adedeji, thank you so much. We're on phone call for about 2 hours yesterday. We were discussing certain issues. Yeah, I really learned from what you said, Mr. Jacob Adedeji. Thank you so much for that time. All right, so Andrew Gujimi, we also appreciate you for your gesture. Thank you. Professor Jeo Okwaji, good morning to you. I can see your message. Egbuna Kingsley from Madrid, good morning to you as well. We welcome you on the program this morning. Thank you for joining us. All right, we need to quickly look at what we have on today's dailies. The dailies are here with me. I have the Vanguard newspaper, the Punch newspaper, and the New Telegraph newspaper at the stand with me this morning. What are they dishing out? What are they dishing out? Still about the security that needs to be tightened in the southwest region. I said it earlier on that Oyo State Governor Sheyi Makinde has told Nigerians that his state is not safe any longer. Oyo State is no longer safe. That it needs urgent attention. Please, the federal government should come to the aid of Sheyi Makinde in his state. Insecurity in Oyo State. Wow. All right, let's quickly look at it. Bandits influx. Task force meets as Amotekun. Please tighten southwest boundaries. We have it on the front page of the Punch newspaper. Task force meets as Amotekun. Please tighten southwest boundaries. Oyo is now a target for bandits and kidnappers. Please, let's do something about it before things go out of hand. Oyo security chiefs hold closed door meeting in Ibadan, Ondo, Oshun. Others review strategies. Don't forget this insecurity matter of a thing was the reason we saw Sunday Igboho rising up for the Yourba people. Yeah, in Oyo State. You remember what happened at Igongon as regards the Fulani herders, destroying lives and properties in Oyo State. Please, we shouldn't let it get out of hand. Oyo State needs urgent attention, and not just Oyo State. I think the southwest region, they all need urgent attention concerning security matters. All right, tax reform. Northern elders, governor maintain opposition as senators lobby. We have our forex allocations for fuel imports rising to $1.25 billion. Threats to life. We discussed it yesterday and 2 days ago. threat to life. That's without Atiku. Labour Party carpet Tinubu, APC lampoons Obi. Atiku, Labour Party carpet Tinubu, APC lampoons Obi. Now the paper Tinubu calls for Africa's unity. Obasanjo Zuma attend Mahama's inauguration. John Mahama, the new president of Ghana. We had a situation whereby an opposition won the election in that country. That also happened in Nigeria here when the former president Muhammadu Buhari defeated the former incumbent president. That was then Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. It has happened in Ghana, and we have John Mahama as the president of the nation. Tinubu and other African leaders will be attending the inauguration of Mahama. All right, to other stories on the front page of the Punch newspaper. PDP differs as Okpebolo accuses local government chairman of 12 billion naira diversion. PDP differs as Okpebolo, that's Monday, that's the governor of Edo State, accuses local government chairs of 12 billion naira diversion. Stampede on his ex-queen orders alleged illegal detention or your opposes bill. You can see this on page 7 of the Punch newspaper. On to the next one, the Vanguard. The Vanguard newspaper, you can see Mr. Femi behind me. Good morning to you, Mr. Femi. How you doing? How lack of power, water, Japa degrades health sector. Kule just said it this morning that he's no longer enjoying 18 or 16 hours power supply again. And as of 2 days ago, was it on Monday or so, Mr. Kule was here telling us that he's enjoying constant electricity. But before the commencement of this program, he said it to me that Michael, I'm mommy, my cousin Shelo, I don't know what they happen with this Adelabo. I know they're enjoying light again. Kunle, Kunle, Kunle. The viewers are waiting for you this morning. I'm sure they have one or two to say concerning that matter. I've dished it out, I've revealed it to them. You're gonna you will explain yourself this morning. And I know some of them will be saying you will explain tire. How lack of power, water, Japa degrades health sector. Down to page 9 of the Vanguard newspaper. Tinubu approves allowances, bulletproof SUVs for retired generals. Wow. I think about $20,000 also has been allocated for these people. Wow. Tinubu approves allowances, bulletproof SUVs for retired generals. Let's see if they merit it or not. We shall be discussing it this morning on City Stand. No state has excuse not to pay 70,000 naira minimum wage, says NECA. Gunmen abduct 46 in Zamfara community. This is another sad development in the northern region. I thought we said the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is winning the war against insurgency in Nigeria, but we are seeing another dimension of insecurity ongoing in Nigeria, like Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, said a few days ago, even yesterday. Fleeing bandits are entering into Oyo State. They started penetrating Oyo State. Please do something so fast. Remember the former governor of Ondo State, in person of Rotimi Akeredolu, said it sometimes ago too. He raised the alarm during Muhammadu Buhari's regime. That's the former president. That's the president should please do something. Now, at the end of the day, what happened in Ondo State? Maiming, killing of life, destruction of properties. Please, we don't want that this time around. Okay, to the down part of the paper, what do we have? The pictures of two political bigwigs on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Two political bigwigs talking about the former president of the country and the incumbent president of the country. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo and the incumbent president Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Where did they meet? What are they doing? You can see them exchanging pleasantries on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Obasanjo and Tinubu during the inauguration of Ghana's president, John Dramani Mahama, at Black Star Square in Accra, Ghana, yesterday. You can see them on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Olowu of Owu, that's Eboro, talking about Obasanjo, Eboro, and the Lion of Bodilon himself, Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, exchanging pleasantries in Ghana. Wow. Livestock development, others can't afford ranches, says Miyetiala. Tinubu at Mahama's inauguration will lift our people out of poverty. We will lift our people out of poverty. Nigeria at moderate risk of human meta. Oh, wow. Don't let me bite my tongue here. Let me move to another one. Our corruption allegations led to suspension of local government chairman, says Okpebolo. And the last paper on the front page of the New Telegraph newspaper. Mahama's inauguration, we shall lift our nations out of poverty, build resilient economies, says President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You're welcome on the program once more. This is City Stand, and I'm Michael Adekule. To gentleman Mike, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Adekule Michael.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Greetings to our viewers.
Yeah, greetings to our viewers, and we need to acknowledge the presence of the viewers that are here this morning in the comment section. We have the likes of Gladys Yourba. Gladys, good morning to you. You're welcome on the program once again. We have Jacob Adid sending me a private message saying good morning to me and every one of us here. Good morning to you, Jacob Adid. Egbona Kingsley from Madrid is watching us and saying good morning, guys.
Good morning
to you. All right. The state of security in the southwest. That's what we're saying. Yesterday, Gani Adams was dishing out information on the level in which these people, have penetrated this southwest region. And I don't think it's a bad thing. Seeing Seyi Makinde raising an alarm over insecurity in a state, it's not something that will affect Oyo State when it happens. If it eventually happens, it's going to affect other states. Don't forget that Lagos State is sharing border with Oyo State. Oyo State is also sharing border with Ogun State, if I'm not making a mistake. Yeah. So, how do you feel about the development, Michael?
Thank you, Adekule. It is worrisome that we are beginning to have influx, according to the chief security officer of that state, Seyi Makinde, is the governor of Oyo State. We are beginning to have influx of bandits into that axis. He also talked about the fact that Gani Adams also raised concern. That is the area of Kakanfo of Yourba land, which means the chief warrior of the Yoruba land. And this calls for very serious concern. And I'm beginning to worry that if the governor of a state is in quote crying or just making noise about the fact that this is already happening, I begin to imagine what the security agencies are doing. I'm beginning to imagine what the intelligence community is doing concerning that. They ought to have observed what is happening in terms of the influx and deploy necessary machineries towards that influx. So it's not about, and that is the sad reality of
Ground.
on ground. That is the sad part of our democracy, that we call the governors of each state the chief security officers of their states, yet they are helpless when it comes to the issue of security. They are completely helpless. They don't control the police. They don't control the army. So they depend solely on Abuja for commands when it comes to that. So the best they can do is to cry, and that's what Makinde is doing now, to raise alarm. That is the best he can do as the governor of that state. Uh, but generally, government must take it very seriously. The intelligence community must swing into action and ensure that they nip it in the bud, so that we don't begin to have security issues, especially within the southwest, uh, within the southwest region.
Okay. You just talked about the governors being a place when it comes to the matter of security in the country. But you also made mention of these governors being the chief security of their states. I don't understand what you're trying to say on that. Of course, there have been clamors for state police, which uh, currently we are still deliberating on it. We expect President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to do something faster regarding that. Now, you are a chief security of your state. I believe you should have authority over certain security outfits. Don't forget that in the southwest region, there is a Amotekun, the local security outfit. What are these people doing? Are the governors not making use of this Amotekun? We had a situation whereby the former governor of Ondo State, Rotimi Akeredolu, empowered these people, equipped them, and they performed well in that state. Can't we see that kind of a move by Seyi Makinde?
On paper, Michael, they are the chief
How from
security
Seyi Makinde?
officers
Yeah.
of their states, as I said earlier. On paper,
On paper,
they are the chief security officers, but in practical terms, they depend solely on Abuja for a lot of things. Most of the CPs report, most of the commissioner of police report to their various governors on a dotted line and get a direct information or direct command from Abuja. That's the structure. So if a governor gives command, even in the states, and Abuja is not pleased with such instruction, it can be dropped. It can be disregarded, and we have seen that happen even in our country before now. Don't forget, there was a time even Fayoshi was almost beaten up. So we see some of these things. On paper, they are the CEOs of their states, but in practical grounds, if Abuja is not pleased with their instructions, it won't stand. The Rotimi Akeredolu that you mentioned, of blessed memory, Rotimi Akeredolu gave all his best to ensure that the Amotekun becomes formidable and
workable.
workable to mitigate any security issues within the southwest region. Don't also forget that Muhammadu Buhari, who was in the saddle as the president at that time, frustrated most of his actions. If you remember vividly, Buhari frustrated the Amotekun, and the Amotekun just became they could not operate as they should. Let me just put it that way. They could not operate as they should. We only know that they exist because they don't have the power, the backing that should come from government. I wasn't coming, especially during the Muhammad Buhari's administration. But now that Tinubu is in the saddle, I expect him to give more powers to those Amotekun, as it has been constituted in most of the southwest states, to ensure that when it comes to the security of especially our forests, we are concerned now about the influx of the bandits. They are going to come in through the forests, not through the main roads. So we expect the Amotekun, which one of their primary responsibilities is to guard our forests within the southwest region, to be on point, and they can only be on point when they have necessary support from the federal government.
Now, who should be held responsible or accountable for security breaches? Is it the governors of the states or the Nigerian government itself?
Many times we hold the governors of the states accountable for security. Of course, they get security. Don't get me wrong. They get security reports. They get security details every day and all of. I'm talking about when it comes to giving commands. We have a lopsided structure that is not helping them. They can't. For instance, a governor cannot pull out the army without clearance from Abuja. He cannot just do that on its own without clearance from Abuja and all of that. So Many of the GOCs liaise with the governors, but yet they get the final clearance from Chief of Army Staff and all of that, which is under the direct command of Mr. President. So a lot of things need to be changed along this chain of command. That is why we have always clamored for state police, as you said earlier, which the president has always been a promoter of state police. Before he even became the president. He has always been on the side of the fact that you need to decentralize policing and make it more functional at the base, so that they can be more effective and all of that. So the clamor for state police has always been there, even though it hasn't been implemented. But the current administration seems to be working around it. How far they will go, time will tell.
Time will tell. Okay, now let's quickly move down to Ghana, where the two elephants, met and they exchanged pleasantries. Yesterday wouldn't be the first time President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the former president Olusegun Obasanjo will be meeting. That was at some point they met in Abuja during a wedding of a particular politician. I think his daughter's wedding or so, and they met in a mosque. Yeah, the National Mosque in Abuja. They exchanged pleasantries. Now, what lessons should Nigerians learn from this? I thought President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and former President Olusegun Obasanjo will not even see each other. See them, let alone having handshakes. They are like cat and mouse. So what lessons should Nigerians learn from these politicians?
At such events, they display high level of maturity, as you have said, and it is expected that they exchange pleasantries just as they did. That is what they will always do at that level, irrespective of their differences. Don't forget, these are big wigs in their own rights, the former president and the incumbent president. They are both Yourba. They are both from southwest part of the country. They understand that whatever difference that they have, they can always put it aside when they meet, whether in any occasion, whether within the country or outside of the country. And that is exactly what they did. That does not remove their differences. It doesn't change their ideology and all of that. So it's expected that they do what they did.
It is expected that they do what they did. All right, thank you so much, gentleman Mike. I appreciate you for coming on board. Okay, quickly to Mr. Kunle. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. Happy New Day. And what a terrible day with this light, the power grids.
Power grid.
I don't know what is going on. That's
You should know what is going
the
on.
Minister for Power should be relieved of his appointment. I keep saying it. That is Mr. Adelabo. We're not seeing any good work you're presenting on the table. I think you just play on us during the Christmas. You sustain the light during the Christmas. Then after Christmas, after New Year, we're back to the, John. Now, as it is, there is problem within the citizen now because the light alone has a lot of multiplier effects on the citizens. And if there's light, there will be business booming. An average, Baba can be able to operate at its maximum. And these people, they should help the masses, for God's sake, especially the light sector. The light sector, it has gone back to the decay issues now. Is it a rocket science? That's the question we need to keep asking them. Or has Ajero gone back to the trench to pull up the national grid? Because one time, the labor, they pull up the national grid. And our national grid has turned to, joking, issues, that toy that they are playing with. So to me, they have to sit tight, they have to sit right.
They have to sit tight. They have to sit right. 2 days ago, you were here, defending Delapo, defending the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that you are enjoying constant electricity.
Definitely, everybody enjoyed the light during the Christmas time.
Lucky argued it with you. It wasn't.
Is outside. Is in Ogun State as of now. Lucky is not part of Lagos State any longer. Is in Ogun State, right? He has
before he moved.
It's not economical with the truth, because that light was like 18 hours, 16 hours. I will not come here and tell you what I've not witnessed, because I don't believe in any just paparazzi news and blackmailing news. No, I don't believe it. If you like it, you take it. If you don't like it, good to you. I don't believe in any. I will say it as it is. We enjoy light during the Christmas. They sustain that light, and there was even no much complaint. Like me in my area, I think I enjoy almost 17 hours light, in which everybody was praising them. But now they just removed the shock again, and we're back to level 000 now. I can see, and it's affecting my business. I cannot call now. My phone is dead.
Yeah, they are already talking now. So you go explain tire, Baba Yaga. Say you go tire.
Yeah, I got to, and I will not be tired in Jesus' name. The God has given me the strength for not to be tired. So once they are doing good, I'll let them know. Once they are doing bad, I'll let them know.
So now only your area in Nigeria get light. T is asking you.
See,
yeah.
During Christmas, I said my own area. Any other area, they let them come and talk what they witnessed then. But what I witnessed in my area, I can't be everywhere. So in my own area, I enjoy light during Christmas. During Christmas,
it's not supposed to continue.
There's no continuity in Nigeria. There's never been any continuity in Nigeria.
And that's what people have been criticizing them.
Yes, I'm criticizing. I'm criticizing them too now. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
The man in charge of the power
needs to be removed.
Needs to be removed. Adelabu needs to be removed. I've been saying it.
It seems it's not fit for that position.
It's not really fit. He doesn't know the technical know-how to. He doesn't have the technical know-how to fix the problem on ground there. And it's an enormous problem that we're having. They need an erudite, electrical, person with thorough knowledge of electrical system, of the power system.
Sector.
Yeah. You could see there's one guy they call Batinaji. Batinaji served under, I think, Obasanjo or Jonathan. And that guy has built his own plants already in the east. There are a lot of them like that. But the problem of the electricity, let's call a spade, started from the president of Obasanjo, in which he allocated
some funds.
Power to ban to cronies that doesn't know anything about power. Yes, they are just political, businessmen that just engage president and being his party member, he just shared the what's it called, power this thing to them without even any knowledge of the power. So and that is what we see. The punishment we are witnessing now. And you can verify. Even Baba Obasanjo even said it, that the mistake he made, and that was what led to that power probe of into the Elumelu, in which the hunter now turned hunted. They were hunting for Obasanjo to come and explain how he spent billions of dollars, on the power grid. On the power sector, and there was no word coming forth, and they had to invited him then. But they now found out that even the Elumelu himself, indeed, they are operating a den of corruptions then within that house of rep sector. So you see, it's the power issue that we are having. I see it as a demonic problem that it needs a demonic solution.
Tell us the good your government is doing. Only just 3 things, Baba Yaga. Tell us the good your government is doing. Just 3 things. That's what.
Tax reform, number 1. Tax reform is not meant for masses. Tax reform is meant for the riches and the rich. And I can tell you, it said if you are being paid less than 1 million, Eh? You are not involved in tax reform. They will exempt you from tax reform. So definitely it will, benefit the masses. Then again, what I'm saying that I really want to give kudos to with this government is the way they are going now, in which is going to be we ended up with decentralization of this country with our constitution or the non-working constitution. And I'm saying this, and I'm saying it clearly, every one of them should go and verify anywhere you are, go and verify, not just to. So what I'm saying now is somebody that wants to take me to a promised land of liberations, and it has started already. You could see all this tax reform is part of it. State police is part of it, and look at the autonomy.
Local government.
Yes, it's part of it. So if that man that is asking that question, if he does not know, maybe he can take a trip. Daddy Yaga, Mr. Yaga, Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, you can take a trip to come home and join them in building a Nigeria that can be free, that can be liberated for us, we people in the south here, because we are like caged. We are like caged. Yeah, your family at home are caged because they don't have freedom. They cannot decide what they want until some cabal from the other side of the region. They will have to decide before they can, even your side can decide what they want. So is that the life you want to be continued that way? And that is why I'm saying, if I can see somebody that can fight a battle, no matter who he is, either you say he's a criminal, either he's me, I just want the job to be delivered. And this is I can say this is the man that doesn't have that fear to tackle, to say, or to do what they want to do. And where we need to gag him up, condemn him constructively. We engage that with him, and I've said this several times.
Constructively.
Yeah, constructively. Yeah,
not destructively.
Not destructively. Yeah, that is it. Because after God, now your government. After God, now your government.
Was Obi's statement not constructive enough?
I don't know the issue of Obi as it is now. Okay. Obi himself, he's just playing to the gallery. I'm saying this. So immediately, when the election is over, in all over some western space, or the western red space, when the election is over, both the opposition, both the power, the government in power, the incumbent, they will collapse the hatred, they will collapse the banter they join, they will help the masses, they will come together for the masses, for the American. But it has gone too far now. I expected Obi can pay a massive for the interest of the nation if it's a courtesy visit to Tinubu in his. They are like neighbor. That's the funniest thing. They are like neighbor in the Koyi there. So they know themselves. They know themselves. So it's not just come online every time. Come on, on Sky. Come on, TV every time and start dishing out what advice you want to give. In Bodilum there, you guys are neighbor. You can, it's just for, if you'll be love Nigerians, it will be going to meet the president and, let him know. That is when people will even respect him more. But it's even more matured. It's not talking on the street all around, and the problem of Obi, he caused it himself. Because Obi, I can tell you wholeheartedly, Obi betrayed Ojukwu. I was watching wholeheartedly that Ojukwu
establish. Should they establish a special task force that will combat or tackle insecurity in Oyo State?
Yeah, it has always been there. It has always been there. The Amotekun yesterday, I was in the Ikeja yesterday, and I can still say today I saw Gani Adam and his troop in their office there. Their office is around Unity in the Ikeja there. So I witnessed them gathering. I think they are strategizing. Then again, Makinde. I'm so disappointed in Governor Makinde. I'm so disappointed in him. The same man, when Igboho was out to fight the battle, you clamp down on the Igboho men, you put them in cell, and the accused at the Boko Haram, the bandit then, that was encroaching, they were encroaching the farms. Yeah, if you know a man called Aboride was a technocrat, in the one of the western country, Germany, and he came home, he retired from his work of place, working place, and he came back to Nigeria with all the resources he acquired to come and set farm land, to come and set agricultural farm, business
Okay.
in Shaki area there. What happened? The Boko Haram came, they encroached his farm, and they killed him, they slaughtered him. And that was what brought Igboho to rise up again. What was the stand of Makinde there? Makinde was still aiding these people. Under Buhari, he was still aiding them. Accused was not turning, accused turned to complain, our complainant turned to accuse. And the Makinde, I expected him, what is he doing with security vote? Is security vote. What is he doing? Has he ever gone to the president? Because somebody said here that he has to involve chief of army staff or chief of defense staff, all sort of thing, to claim. It cannot, it doesn't work like that. The chief of army staff has to consult with the president, because the president is the commander-in-chief of armed forces and the president of Nigerian, Republic or what. So it doesn't work like that. What relationship did Makinde have? What relationship has he opened? What pool of relationship has he opened with the president? All of them are forming party. This one is not party history this time around. It's to secure the life of the Southwest citizen. And not too long, they went to Shagamu. Not too long, but they saw what they did not expect. The Shagamu guys, they were very ready. And that area now is like a dumping ground for the Boko Haram, the nuisance northern boys that, you think they are coming there to work, but they are coming there to cause troubles, issues, kill people, and we are too docile. That's one thing. The Southwest is too docile as we're talking now. We are too docile. Anything comes, anything goes, anything, then I now switch off to the ballet. We have some of the most, I don't want to put a word that, we have a lot of unserious ballet that they are just there for the money. When the Boko Haram come, they don't drop from the sky, right? They enter the community. Then they will look at a way they can get to the ballet of the place, and they bring out cash, every cash that they needed land. And these are the ballet that are locating land for them. So, you see, Kokoro Tonje for Ara for lower. That is the one thing I know, I discover. The Southwest ballet and the governors. What is Seyi Makinde doing with, what's it called, security votes? What's he doing with it? What's he doing with it? I told you I was in Ikeja yesterday, and I saw Gani Adams and his men. Mm-hmm. They are getting ready for the battle. And this same man, he's done a lot. Let's give it to him. When you remember Arakure even engaged him to late Arakure, right? Former governor of Oyo State, late governor. May so rest in peace. Okay, those are the bold people, bold governors. Me, I would have loved. May so rest in peace. If Akeredolu has been alive today, all those nonsense, we'll not be talking about all those. We will have, get the Amotekun together. And do you remember the statement he made to Buhari? Yes.
Despite the fact that Buhari frustrated him.
Yes.
Over that security.
He overruled Buhari, and he went on and that's why I say all this our leader. I don't know who is.
I also equipped them.
Yes. That means we are voting for the wrong people. Even myself, I just realized that we are voting for the wrong people that cannot even defend our interests any longer. All of them are in Abuja. I expected them to be in the Southwest now. I know the problem is not the way we're taking it, because I know the Southwest will definitely solve their problem. There's no how we can tame that region, because it be like on to one leg, waiting day on ground. Talk of say that other side of the is enough to conquer those people. I told you that the Fulani, they retreated the last battle they had with in Oyo State there. So, but the problem we are having is those ballet, is those Obas, they call them.
Yes. Some of them are even
that's why
accommodating them.
That is why Obasanjo did not respect them.
The Fulanis,
the meeting they went for in the Shaki that time, that is asked them to stand, rise up, sit down, right? I mean, he just want to mess them up, that you people are not just fit to be Oba ballet, or You are not doing your work to secure your people.
Your people, I'm sure Femi wants to contribute on for the program this morning. It's a serious situation, and I believe this kind of situation needs urgent attention. What are the urbans doing? That's what I'm saying. And what are the securities in the security men in Oyo State doing? According to the information we gathered, we heard the Nigerian military, were dealing with these guys, somewhere else, and they were running away, from where they were being dealt with to Ogun State. But what about the security men in Ogun State? In Oyo State, were they on ground? Sorry, were they not on ground?
Thank you, Mr. Michael, and thank you, our viewer. You see, Yourba will say, "Omi to ba money one, no matter I don't know the security you are talking about. Is it Amotekun? There is no way Amotekun also will not be overwhelmed when it's too much, and Amotekun cannot cover everywhere. That is, take that one, the right hand. Then Seyi Makinde himself is not doing well. He's not doing enough. He's not doing enough. If not because, do you know why he cried? He said he perceived that those people, they are some few kilometers away from where he resides. That means he feels threatened. If not, he will have maybe he will just be hearing the news that some 30 people were killed in some village, and he will just say, carry his bag, you go there and address people, and that's the end. You will not hear anything from it. But now that his own personal life is being threatened, I think that's why he rise up. And well, thank God for the Southwest. These people, this is not the first time they have been attempting to overrun us, but I'm very sure that that thing that is in us, that has always made us to rise up in defending our land, we still rise up now, and people have been gathering. And for this Baba Gani Adams, honestly speaking, for a very long time, I've not seen the function of generalism. Talking of
Yourba land,
Yoruba, honestly speaking, I've not seen. The only thing Baba was busy with one time is rivalry between him and Sunday Igboho. I'm the generalismo. Before I go to war, generalismo don't go to war. Before I go to war, 500 will be in the front, 500 in the back. Then we are not a generalismo. A generalismo leads war. So maybe now that he has perceived, or maybe he has waking up, and I pray that they will swing into action before bad news started coming in, because that is very, very dangerous. Something that they were chased away from that place and they were running to this place, meaning they want to come and settle in this place. And we know that they are scorpion. And a leopard cannot change its skin. These people, they will not come here and come and settle down as a peaceful set of people. No, they will continue what they are doing there. They will be continue it here. Honestly speaking, it's very, very unfortunate. I don't want to be calling for the disintegration of our nation on this platform, but these are the kind of a thing that some people see, that some people like Sunday Igboho and the rest of them see, that they think that, please, let's separate this country so that everybody will know how to defend its own land. It's very, very hard for us to defend our land now, because this governor that you want to be talking about, the opposition, number one. Number two, some of them are just like a toothless dog. Some of them can even fall victim in their own state. I listened to Fayemi said, you are just looking at the governor. Sometimes governor even fall victim. Governor even maltreated in his own state. He now reminds us how he was disgraced when Jonathan was there. When Fayose wanted to take over Ekiti State, you know how many soldiers went to that place. Governor himself cannot talk. Thank God the law of karma now make it again for Fayose. Fayose even cry. Put on one thing. You can remember I'm in pain. You can remember I'm in pain. The drama of I'm in pain. That is I'm in severe pain. So to tell you that some of our governors, sometimes some of them are not serious. But even if some of them want to be serious, they are not. Some of them are just like vulnerable. But you see, when you're talking about Amotekun, Akeredolu try his best, but that does not remove the fact that the activities of those people, we are still seeing it in that place. But we see that he's a very, very serious guy. And when they want to do something, he makes sure that he did it. Unlike Seyi Makinde, Amatekun was just in Oyo. They are not as vibrant. Like even I will rate the activities of Amatekun in Oyo State more than Oyo. But this Oyo has always been a target point for Fulani. I don't know. You know, the old Oyo, maybe they still have agenda about Oyo. The old Oyo Empire, it was Fulani that chased them from the old town to this new one that they have. Maybe that is the word they still try to continue. And I'm telling you, even before you say the influx of them coming to this place now, people that have been into that place before said there are too many. Fulani are just too many in that area. They are, in fact, maybe they have seen that place as their land.
Have a route that they can use to collect Shaki, all those Ibarapa areas.
So, yes.
Their route from that north, they have a,
even from Oyo State.
Yes.
So
yes.
I don't know what. Thank God they are meeting now. That's why I have a little bit rest of mind. In the southwest, we know how to. It was something that make us started Amatekun. Something happened, and we rose up and we said, "Oh, there is a need to create a local security that will not be in national war." And when they perform, they do their best, but their best is not enough. And thank God that there is another need for them to sit around the table now. They will intensify their efforts. And Seyi Makinde himself have seen it with his own eyes now that his own life self is not safe. These people, they are very, very daring. They don't know governor. It doesn't concern them. If they have chance to attack governor, that is a boost for them. Yes, it's a very big boost for them that will attack their governor. When your general has been taken over, what remains for you, just Korofo, is the sergeant. Then
I don't think it's now time for the Nigerian government to look into that state police and put it into consideration.
Thank you for Mr. Michael for taking me to that place. And so this one will now make our governor to keep on calling for state police. Honestly speaking, if we have state police, some of these things we will be able to control them. We have Amatekun. Do you know the kind of war this our governor fight against Buhari before Amatekun stay? Akeredolu and the rest of them, they fight Buhari then. They will say, what is meaning of Amatekun? Some of them, they don't know what to do. They try to copy it, but it doesn't work. Immediately we say we want to do Amatekun. The South is okay. When we choose Amatekun, the Northern, they go and choose Lion as their own symbol. But we can't find Ebubuago in the Southeast. I don't know what they call their own in the area, and they choose Lion as their own something. They always try to overshadow, they always try to dominate and try to send message that is not there. But I want to tell them that they will not see draw. The God or that also Yourba, we don't sleep. And by special grace of God, God will give us victory over them.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Fembo. Before I let you go, what do you have to say about Obasanjo Tinubu meeting in Ghana?
Honestly speaking, until Nigeria understand what they call politics, that's when they will know that these people, they just use our heads to play Nintendo. That is the truth of the matter. Yes, if you understand the relationship between Obasanjo and Tinubu, Obasanjo will not come out and say rubbish about Tinubu, and you will carry it for your head. Or Tinubu will come out and say something about Obasanjo, then you will now die on top of it. They will eat amala. Yes, they will eat amala together. Look at Fayose. Fayose will come out. He will talk rubbish. He will talk whatever I want to talk, and eventually he will go to body law. Baba will say, "You this boy, you this guy again." We say, "We are doing politics now. Let me do it's my work. Let me do my work." And let me tell you, my oga use that strategy sometimes. When we can't satisfy a particular customer, it is me. My oga will be blaming. We say, "Femi, it is you. I'm going to put blame on you." He say, "Femi," and I told you that. Look, so don't let politicians use your head to play Nintendo. Yes, like all these Fuji musicians that you come and say this idea will buy Iran tomorrow. You will still go there. Look at what Pasuma did recently. Almost all Fuji musicians in Nigeria gather to celebrate Pasuma 40 years. Tomorrow they will still go into a separate and they will still be separate way. Honestly speaking, Obasanjo, Tinubu, both of them, they are looking for what they are going to hit with different interests. That's my point.
Yeah, to even buttress what he's saying. Okay. You know, the connections of Yamogaji, late Yamogaji, right? And Obasanjo and Tinubu. the three of them work in the same circle. Iyamogaji has handed over Tinubu to Obasanjo. It's your brother. No matter anything.
When she was alive.
When she was alive, before his demise. Yeah. Say when anything what Tinubu do to you, just take him as your
younger brother.
Yeah. And to Babangida too. Same thing. Goes to Babangida too. So you could see Tinubu has a free time to criticize Babangida that time. Yeah. Then Obasanjo too. He criticized Obasanjo when he needs to criticize him. And you can't even enter them as they have. They know how they play that game. The two of them are tight brothers. You will be, surprised that when you see Tinubu going to Ota to go and play with Obasanjo, with Baba, they know themselves. That's why I said they are cat and mouse. When there are issues, you can't even involve in it. So to me, let's put that aside. Is the security I'm after, and that security apparatus of the Southwest need to be, reactivate. They need to reactivate it. And I can tell you, the leaders are not sleeping. And I can tell you, especially, I will send a message to my governor too, in Oyo State, that he should stop. This is not time to dance now. He should go and man his border, right? Because Adeleke.
He should stop dancing.
He should stop dancing until we wipe out those Fulani before he can now dance the dancing of victory, the dance of victory, before he can start doing that. So all of them should buckle up now. Seyi Makinde, I'm so disappointed in Governor Seyi Makinde, and I'm saying it loud and clear here. I'm so disappointed. You a whole governor, and when politics is over, you bury the issues of politics aside, and you embark on governance for your people, security of your people. I don't know why Seyi Makinde has not seek audience with the president. Not governor, not what's it called, military man. Seyi Makinde cannot call out any military guy to come and save it. It's only the president, commander-in-chief of armed forces, which was the same power that Buhari used that, in a very wrong way. That was the endsars killing.
All right.
It was the one that pulled out, soldiers there because they consulted.
We'd to attend to others. It's
a pleasure.
Yeah,
it's a pleasure to be here this morning.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for hosting me.
All right, Ben Jack, good morning to you.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you doing, sir?
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
You're welcome. So what do you think would happen if urgent action is not taken?
This
Oyo State.
Your state,
Security, yeah.
all those security. Let me say, sometimes some of us blame the governors, but the way that I look at it, it is the power there from the president, because for that situation of things that come, they will contact the president, but the president will not do anything. Will be waiting. But if then themselves can have their own security outfit, can protect the state, it will be better. Okay, look at NSAS. When they call them, they sent the army around there to go over there. But when this such thing happen, they call on them, none of them respond. So it is good. It is better for them to have their own security. To have their own security, which will be guarding the people of the state. If you say federal cannot do anything. You have seats. And the way the country is going is so bad. And federal, they don't recognize what they have. Okay, look at the Super Eagle coach. They leave the one that qualified them for the Nation Cup and go and invited use Mali coach. Mali. Is it not shameful to use a Mali as a national team, national coach of Nigeria? That is heavy blow to them. Who gives them that idea? Have you been there? They use their own indigenous coach. It is better. Let me say, can America come to Africa and carry coach for the national team? This is a disgrace. This is what is going on in Nigeria. I don't know what is going on in this nation. Things are falling out, but the leaders don't want to read it. Things are falling out. They are the one that bring the problem in the nation, not me and you. They are the ones that creating those space. They don't think what they will do to the nation to be better. What they are thinking, their own money, the benefit they will get. America said, think for what you do for America so that America will become great. Which of the leaders of Nigeria will think what they will do to make Nigeria great? They want the common one to think what they will do so Nigeria will become great. But them on top there, what are they doing? Sharing the money, budget money. Okay, look at retired general, where they said the medical care, they'll give them 2 million. Why? They haven't put anything benefit in the country where the common people can be using. There's no industry, nothing, no good road, no hospital, everything bad. What type of nation is this, Mr. Mike? What type of nation is this? The president, what are they doing? The governor, what are they doing? The chief of army staff, what are you people doing? The nation is going down. They are bringing disgrace to this nation. I am not the one that bringing disgrace. It is them. Them being called themselves the leader of Nigeria. The leaders. They are the one that bringing disgrace to the nation.
All right, I'm still coming back to you. Oluwawan, good morning to you.
Good morning, good morning.
You're welcome on board.
Good morning to my viewers.
All right, guys. Also saying you, and they're saying good morning to you too. It's a serious concern, Oyo State security challenge, honestly. And the alarm raised by the governor, Sheyi Makinde, is a wake-up call, for everyone, especially the governors in the south western region. Now, can technology, because we are looking at means that could be devised to tackle these bandits, solve insecurity in that axis. Now, can technology like surveillance camera, drones, be effectively used, in some of these forests or towns, to tackle insecurity?
See what that question is.
Don't you think they should go
It's a
through
very
that
nice
way?
question. What you just suggested is very good because now it's like we don't have manpower capacity to run the whole forest, but the forest is large, and if you can see that it's like maybe Oyo State is their target. But when you now say technology, it lies in the table of the president. Let us be sincere with ourselves. The president really like his home, his land. That is home. You understand what I'm saying? You see, there's a freedom. Someone want to do something. You see, Yourba people have people all over the world, intelligent, security, intelligent. If they are involved, it will be a matter of the past. But they are not involved. They are not giving that linkage, that hand to involve. You understand? Just like when that security was getting out of hand during the time of the late Akinoloju, you see what it formed Amotekun. And you can see before Amotekun was not be able to stand, there was opposition from the Aso Rock because they don't want it, because they know on the ground of it will eliminate their interest, which is the Fulani. You see, don't take anything out. The presidency, the Aso Rock, they are the beneficiary of the Fulani invasion in anywhere in Nigeria. Okay, now we are not thanking God that our own son is not there. Buhari don't come out. Okay, now what is happening now is now more threatening to the extent the state government is not afraid. So, in my own suggestion, I would like a situation where the president will give autonomy to the governor. Let them have that power. Let them invite experts to checkmate those people in the forest. We see, you can't just be a governor and you are a government and your forest is not safe. Because see about the food shortage now. It's part of it. It contributed to it. When you are afraid to go to farm, how will the food come outside? You can't import anything. You can't import everything.
You saw what
Yeah.
Niger State governor said a few days ago that the farmers shouldn't try going to the farm.
Okay, can you imagine? Okay, where is the security personnel? We have battalions, we have barak. All those that, what are they doing? If you give them a clean hand to do their real work, I don't think we'll be talking about insecurity. It's like they are supportizing us.
I will support what you are saying. The former late Sonny Abacha said,
Yes,
when insecurity said within 24 hours, the government of the day knows something about it.
Okay, see, in the time of Obasanjo, earlier time of Obasanjo, when Obasanjo was the president, this civilian regime, there was throwing bomb everywhere. Mara was the governor of Lagos State there. There was bomb everywhere. So now Obasanjo wanted to go and invite the US and the British bomb expert. There was a major that is late, now they call him Major Victor Malu from Benue State. Yes. He said, Obasanjo, stop. Don't invite any foreigner to come and follow us to checkmate this bombing situation. Let us do our things with ourselves. Say we should invite them, they will contribute. This thing will never end. At the end of the day, because of Obasanjo's selfish interest, we want to gain that friendship with the mafia, because those are contributing one way or the other. Take it or leave it, because the Western world are contributing to this our insecurity. Because every day, is it not a week ago, 2 weeks ago, five fighter jets, but last 2 months, almost 20 fighter jets. But where is the meaning of botching? And there is nothing that is coming out goodly. They are selling ammunition for us to checkmate our security. Our security is still increasing.
Selling it to the bandits.
Can you imagine? So it's like they have hand here. See, let us come together as one and think as a Nigeria, and let Nigeria eliminate this what we call insecurity. Right from Obasanjo, Jaradua, Toronto, Buhari, we still continue to be hearing this language, and now the language have affected all Nigeria farmers. All your farm for Nigeria, nobody will want to express this hardship and this Fulani. Somebody will go for farm, they fear if they dig holes more, it don't look back. How long will it be? See, now they have destroyed everywhere. So there must be a clean heart. So the president, you see, let my land be free. Let Nigeria be free.
Should it be a thing of the president alone?
No, it's not. It's not the president.
What's the essence of a governor being the chief?
Well, I want to say something about Oyo State governor, Governor Seyi Makinde. I'm quite surprised the way he's talking out now. They have Omotekun and the rest there. You do your internal security and remain calm. Then when you begin to oppress them, begin to catch them, now you have gone out to air the information out. Those people will relax.
It's an alarm.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. You shouldn't have raised an alarm.
He shouldn't have. He would have kept quiet. Put everything in check. You understand? Underground. Because by the time those people are going to strike,
they will be apprehended.
They'll be apprehended. And that's the best way you can get. When you get an information, the way you make use of that information matters a lot.
Very important.
For example, in Lagos State, I just said something that in Pennsylvania, that before they used to, you see guys. But now, you know what Lagos State government did? They did the underground checking. All those guys that were picking, they arrested every one of them.
That they knowing what was happening.
And now, you can walk there 1 a.m. Nobody can harass you. If the government has come out, we are going to do all of them with. What Seyi Makinde have done is just that he did not do it intelligently. You learn from other states. There are more people comes into Lagos. All those, do you know what this neighborhood does? Do you know what this neighborhood does? If you don't have a place, there's a place they checkmate you. They will document you down. As you come into Lagos, you will go into their Seriki. There are ways they checkmate these people. To know where you are from.
There is local security outfit there in Amotekun. But can this local security outfit called Amotekun complement the federal government security agencies?
They can. Because number one, during the time of 1 million boys in our area
At
here,
least, at least to,
And,
to,
yeah.
to tackle the situation. To
hello sir,
tackle this.
during the 1 million, 1 million time, 1 million
1
boys,
million boys.
we all came out.
Everybody
Came out.
security in his hand.
Yeah, we took security in our hand. Nobody can come out and do anyhow. What they themselves will be afraid. I want to say this: our president, our governor, individuals, community leaders, religious leaders, every one of us should come out. We shouldn't leave this alone to the president, because when a society or a community is safe, everybody there will be happy, and there will be joy.
That will be joy. That
You
will be
understand?
happiness. But
So
now
and a lot of there's problem, because there are a lot of leaders and they don't send because they don't get to my place.
Like one of our viewers said, it's Perry, there is war at our doorsteps. I think he's saying this to Kule.
There's a really battle ahead of
Yeah.
us. We don't checkmate the battle. The battle will overrun us, because there was somebody told me the other time that this Fulani herdsmen we are talking about, he now give me his phone, he now give me backdated history of Ufaduma Usman Dafodo. So they are coming to occupy. So when they are coming, they will use one fear, two hunger. Fear and hunger, those two, they will capitalize on us. So we should not allow those two. But when we are afraid, now they are existing now. There is no food in the land, and there is fear in the land. So where is the government? So we have to come together and forget our differences,
And I think
let those people know where they belong. Otherwise, they will circulate all the whole forest. Where are we going to do? You say we should go and farm. Everybody should go and farm. Go and farm in an unsecure environment.
And I think at this point, at this junction, the Obas, the Bales also should play a vital role.
No, they are very important, because now we have to check
And
with them.
they should
Not just lucrative
they should
Oba.
not sell land to anyhow because of
No,
money.
you have to use your sense.
They should
You
maintain
must
security.
know who you sell land to. You can't just come from nowhere. You now give land. You now see before 1 person, 10 person, 15 person, the name of say they are guiding you. At the end of the day, they know in and out. Before you know, they invade overnight. See, we are too much for this shame. Nigeria is too much for this shame.
All right, before we go, Mr. Felix, I would want you to react to this. Baba and Baba in Ghana, ex-president
Small Baba and Big Baba.
and
President.
Small Baba and Big Baba.
Ben Jack said yes, small Baba and Big Baba.
You know what? In politics, there's no permanent enemy. There's no permanent friend. You understand? As they met in Ghana, you understand? The thing is just that they have to shake, because he's not shaking to number. He's shaking the presidency, the office of the president. And with that, I just have to say kudos to both of them for showing that maturity. That even if they are fighting in the house, they do not show it outside. That's a mature way of two Baba understanding that there's politics, but we don't have to play it outside Nigeria.
Yeah.
So that's
Let
it, sir.
outside know that we are united.
What do you have to say?
See, they have to let outside know that we are united. But they should bring that maturity back home and settle their differences.
Thank
They
you.
should settle their differences. Everything will be amicably for us to live. Because we are not enemy. Enemy will never bring peace. We will never bring progress.
All right, Ben Jack.
Yeah.
Before we go.
Well, I said it is good things two of them did. So they do not show themselves that they are fighting, and they do not show themselves they are cat and rat. No, Tom and Jerry. They didn't show it. But when they come back to Nigeria now, you see them. Tom and Jerry will start to operate.
And what lessons should they learn from Ghana's democracy?
What lesson they should learn from Ghana's lesson is that whoever the people wants,
Especially the election.
whoever the people want, give it to them.
Yes.
So that the people will know that our vote counts.
Yes.
You understand? If you see the people of Ghana are jubilating,
happy.
they are
About
happy.
the victory of Mama.
About- yes, because their vote count. If the man mess up, they will know that the power is still in their hand. They will remove him.
That is sure.
That's the
They will vote him
lesson.
out.
And those type of situations contributed peace to the environment of that area. Because now we have to look so deep. You see, I vote and you stole it and you give to another one that doesn't win. I will never be happy. I will bring all things to make your government
Ungovernable.
Even though we are seeing the one country, we are seeing one way, I will never be happy. So let us remove that injustice out of the system and let us see a better Nigeria. We are giant enough, we are big enough, we are large enough. We have to forget that enmity
Egbekegbe
Egbekegbe na bad society.
society.
Peace of no nation. Egbekegbe. Let us remove it and let us come together in unity and progress of Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Oluwawan. Thank you so much, Benjaga. Before I go, would you like to react to Peter Obi's statement over his life?
No. See, one of the things what actually has happened is a lesson. When you're in an opposition, you should expect more. The more they criticize you, the more they try to apply, the more popular you are. Peter Obi should not get annoyed. That is one thing that makes him stronger. By the time he gets stronger in 2027, he'll be able to contest and become more able to receive more. You can see now, Obi now can now face them.
So you shouldn't be afraid of
It shouldn't
any
be
form of intimidation.
at all. You can see that Atiku and the rest are supporting him. They are giving him the backup. Before you know, things are going to turn out well. That's my own humble take, sir.
What do you see? 2027, Peter Obi.
It's too early to predict yet.
Yes, it's 2025.
And there are going to be a lot of political simultaneous equation that's still going on, which is going to catch a lot of people unaware. Don't be surprised. Wike can contest for presidency. Don't be surprised.
Under which platform?
You just watch and see.
Under APC.
Under PDP can come up. Let's see how it's going to come up. That is why I say, as it is now, when they do their primary, that's when we now know they are all trying to gather their strengths and know where they are going to campaign. At the end, what happened in Ghana, I pray it happened in Nigeria, so that we can move forward.
Let's see how it goes. Thank you so much,
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Felix. All right, viewers all over the world, we say thank you for joining us today. Tomorrow, we'll be here again for another interesting edition of City Stand. I'm Michael Adekule. Please stay safe.